Welcome to my workshop. I am just finishing up a vacation that I took just for cosplay. I took a week off and spent the whole week pretending to be a professional content creator. I created a bunch of videos, I did a bunch of making, I didn't do a whole lot of resting despite it being a vacation. So I just kind of wanted to reflect on how the week went a little bit and hopefully give you an idea of whether something like this could work for you. Overall, the week was stupendous. I had a wonderful time. I had so much fun. I got a ton of stuff done, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. However, there are some significant cons that I think if I had known going in, I could have had a better time, or I could feel better now that it's over about the whole thing. But first, some pros. One, my social media engagement was excellent during the week. One of my goals was to post a lot to my stories and kind of make it like I was bringing my followers or the people who watch my stories to my work week with me. So every day I made a to-do list, posted it in my story, and then throughout the day, posted, like, as I finished something, I'd check it off and post a picture of the finished thing. And that was in addition to like my normal story posting, like cats and the horse and stuff. And people really seemed to like that. So that was exciting. Another pro is that I was definitely productive. And this will come up later, but I got a lot done. Definitely a lot more than I would in a week where I was working my day job. It felt very good. It feels very good. I'm definitely ahead on my current cosplay from what my goals were. I filmed 7 videos once I'm done with this one. I got an entire outfit done. This outfit is 100% done, including strapping and shoes. I wrote 2 full-size tutorials, one of which was posted regularly during the week, and the other one which becomes now a backup. And I feel very good having made a backup tutorial, because every week it's a little stressful whether the tutorial will get done in time or not. So yeah, just so much done. I'm very pleased with that aspect. I also learned a ton about posting to stories and like what is engaging and what people like. And also just like the how to, like I learned a lot more about how to write things and the different options. Like I'm coming into this as a fairly newbie, you know, in terms of social media. And also about filming. I bought a new tripod a couple weeks ago and knew that it would be super helpful this week, and oh, it was. I'm really glad I had it because I used it a ton. So those are the pros, the biggest pros that kind of struck me and surprised me. And now on to the cons. The worst part of the whole week, and something that I'm feeling right now pretty severely, is that it felt very short. And even from last weekend, before the week even really began, every day felt like a countdown to the end. You know, every day it was like, okay, Monday, only 5 more days, Tuesday, only 4 more days, you know, and it just, the dread of it being over and of having to go back to regular life, and it put a massive damper over what could have been like a really, really spectacular experience. And that is something I struggle with in general. It also made any time that I wasn't being productive feel even worse, because it was like, I only get these 5 days, so if I'm not spending this time like making or being this content creator, then I'm wasting my time, which is ridiculous, especially since this is my vacation and I didn't want to make myself sick on my vacation from overwork. So yeah, the dread and the crash on Friday when it was all over were really horrible. And I hope that the next time I do that, just knowing that that will happen and like expecting it will help alleviate it. Something else that I would say is a con. Well, I wouldn't say it's a con. I would say it's a lesson learned. Vlogging, I chose to vlog all 5 days, and that took a lot. It took a lot of energy. It took a lot of my focus, and I would definitely not do that again. I would choose to vlog probably 2 days. Just the fact that I had to put makeup on every day was tiring to me, and knowing that like every little step in a project I was doing, I needed to get, 10 seconds of footage of that. So that means setting up your shot and making sure the light is right and making sure my angles are okay. And it just took a lot, and it slowed everything down. My second big lesson learned was that I actually came into this week at a pretty bad spot in my project that I was working on. I had a lot of little bitty things to do with the outfit, but that only took 1 day to do. And then everything else that was left for the costume was scary, intimidating stuff that I had never done before. And I personally cannot struggle with something like that for a long time, for like a full day. If I'm learning something new, I need to do it in like 30-minute chunks. So starting Tuesday, unfortunately, I struggled a little bit to find stuff to do in terms of making. If I did this again, I would definitely plan better what making I was actually working on. I would make sure that I had a lot of stuff to do that didn't scare me. Yeah, I had a lot of pros, and I had a really good time. I had 2 pretty significant lessons learned that I'm excited to know now. And I had 1 pretty devastating con that I honestly don't know how to fix for the next time, or in general in my life. So, would I recommend doing this for other creators? Absolutely. And for people who just want to take off a week and craft, and who don't have to worry about taking videos and posting to your stories and replying to messages and all of that, like that half of the week, then this is absolutely for you. I think you'll have an absolute ball, and maybe it'll be the best week of 2020 for you. I hope this is helpful. If you've ever done this, I would love to hear from you how it worked for you. If you have any tips for me for the next time I do this. I still have another week of vacation, so maybe I'll do Fishmeal Pretends to be a Pro Cosplayer Winter Edition in a couple months. And before you leave, do the thing. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, and have a wonderful day.